If you walk down Harcourt Street on a Saturday evening, you will come across a long queue of people waiting to get into one of Dublin's busiest nightclubs. That nightclub is called Copperface Jack's, based at the Jackson Court Hotel. Few people will realise that Copperface Jack very much existed in real life, and he lived a few doors down at number 17. His real name was John Scott. This is the true story of Copperface Jack. John Scott was an Irish lawyer, born in obscurity, but during his lifetime he managed to amass a large fortune and to attain high office by the time he died. His break came early in life when he was at school. While he was there, he came to the defense of a fellow student. Luckily for Copperface Jack, the student had a rich father, and when he found out the news that he had helped his son, the father decided to fund Copperface Jack through college, where he earned a law degree. Eventually, Copperface Jack became a judge, and he was earning over £20,000 a year, which was about the equivalent salary earned by today's Premier League footballers. John Scott gained a penchant for living the high life, and he liked to eat fine foods such as sirloin of beef, pigeon and venison. As a rich person, he could also afford to eat fruit, which was a luxury out of the reach of ordinary people. His greatest love, though, was for fine wines, and his excessive consumption for the beverage earned him the name of Copperface Jack, as his perma-inebriated state gave a red glow to his skin. By the time he reached middle-aged, he weighed over 20 stone and could only move about with the help of 2 servants. Copperface Jack even used his position as a judge in an unethical manner to help out a friend with the nickname of the Sham Squire. The Sham Squire had accused the newspaper magnate of libelling him, and Copperface Jack helped to put the newspaper magnate in prison. Upon his release, the newspaper magnate found out about Copperface Jack's dirty doings and set out to gain revenge. He did this by paying a large mob to get drunk and cause a general rowdiness near Copperface Jack's house on a regular basis. This put a great strain on Copperface Jack, and in conjunction with his huge weight, Copperface Jack died at the relatively young age of 58 in 1798. So we have now seen that the nightclub and the man it's named after have something in common. People visit the nightclub to enjoy themselves, and Copperface Jack was a debaucherous man who very much liked to enjoy himself. Today, Copperface Jack's legacy lives on in the form of Ivy Gardens, which is a public park that he built and which is across the road from where he used to live. So without John Scott, or Copperface Jack as he came to be known, one of Dublin's busiest nightclubs may not have existed in the form it is today.